Hi, I'm Athena and I'm a college student. I'm now going into my sophomore year. And if you clicked on this video, I'm going to assume you're kind of like me. I have some tips for you, especially because we're all doing online school. I got all A's my first semester. Not to brag. Actually, maybe a little bit. And last semester, when everything went virtual, I got all A's and 1 B+. It was just 2.5 away from an A. But it's okay. All A's if you round up. So, all A's. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm not mad about it. Maybe just a little bit. I'm here to just give you some of my tips. But before we get into it though, please check out the link in the description to support Black Lives Matter. Come on. Just check it out. Black Lives Matter. Okay, let's go. Have a separate work and leisure space. So right now, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm kind of in work mode. And over there to the side is where I go to sleep. It's my bedtime. I relax there. So having a different space to know when to work and when to relax is key. Another tip for this is hopefully pretty clear, but the place where you work and you relax, hopefully you feel safe and secure, and also you have good Wi-Fi. Another tip I have is to just get dressed when going into a Zoom meeting or class. It just makes you feel like you're actually getting ready for something instead of just sitting there in your pajamas wanting to go home when you're already home. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something instead of just chilling. So I usually shower, change, brush my hair, brush my teeth, put on socks. You can put on shoes if you want. I just don't really like putting on shoes in my house, but it makes me feel like I'm prepped and I'm ready to learn. Another tip is to have all your materials on your desk. I know, pretty basic, but some people just aren't prepared. Make sure you have your notebook and a pen or a pencil when you go into class. Another one is to always have water with you. I would recommend getting a thermos or hydro flask. I have a Takia. It's cheaper than a hydro flask. So just always have water with you. You're going to need it. You're going to get tired, and water can kind of refresh you and wake you up. Another tip I have is to have a 5-subject notebook. It's so great if you're taking especially 5 classes or 15 units, and just keeps it all organized. And it can also save space. So I would definitely recommend getting a 5-subject notebook. Another thing I have is actually a whiteboard. Well, mine's actually purple. But I put all my assignments down here, and I just keep it to the side, so I'm constantly glancing at it to know what homework I have left, so it kind of keeps me on track. So you can definitely get a whiteboard or a purple board, but Post-it notes can also work. Another thing that I do a lot is I procrastinate. So what I've been trying to do to combat that is to set an alarm 5 minutes before my Zoom meeting to just hopefully not be late for it. So I go to the bathroom, or I grab my water, or I get my materials out, and I flip to the right notebook, just so when class starts, I'm ready. I don't have to flip through things, be like, oh gosh, I should have peed, or oh no, I need water. Just always set an alarm so you know it's 5 minutes before class, instead of just on your phone scrolling and then you notice class already started and you're late. Another thing that I do for procrastination is that I actually change the deadlines in my head, and also I write it on my notebook. So if I have an assignment due Friday night, I normally tell myself, no, it's due Thursday night instead, just so I know and I get it done quicker. Because if it's due Friday and I tell myself, all I don't have to do is today or tomorrow, I can just wait until due on Friday, I would normally procrastinate to the very last minute and barely submit it on time. But so what I've been doing is just honestly push that deadline to a day earlier, a couple hours earlier, if you can even do that. Just try and just change the deadline in your head so you can actually do it. And it feels great when you get stuff done ahead of time. You feel like you can do anything. Watch YouTube videos, Netflix. It's great, so I'd recommend doing that. Okay, apps. This is hopefully will help you out. I know a bunch of apps that can help you that I use. Some of them I may or may not use because hi, if my professors are watching, please click off. Well, subscribe, like, and then click off. Okay, some apps that you need. Canvas. If you use Canvas, please get it on your phone. Please, and turn on notifications. Do it. I know you don't want to get all these notifications about school, but you're in school, so turn on notifications. I swear. If you have an iPad, please get Notability. It's an online binder. It's really amazing. You can annotate and write notes. It's where I do 90% of my homework on my iPad, honestly. I know it is kind of expensive. I think it's $13, but thankfully I got it for free. But if you do homework on your iPad or even your phone where you want to write notes and organize things, I would definitely recommend getting it if you have the money for it. If you don't know what programs to do homework with, you can always use Google Docs. It's free. Or if you have Word, if school gives you Word in like Office 365, use Word and OneNote. You just gotta find a program that works for you. So I oftentimes use Docs when I'm working with someone else, but I use Notability for myself or anything. Google Docs can just be fine, and same thing with Google Slides instead of Keynote, and a bunch of stuff like that. Just check out what Google Docs and stuff has to offer. Okay, Quizlet. I hope you all know about Quizlet, but really just get the app, make an account. I think it's free. I've had it for a long time, and it will help you find answers to your problems, if you know what I mean. Because I think my professors might be watching. Hopefully you know what I mean. Another app that I use that I haven't used in college yet, used in high school, is called Mathway. Please get it if you're in math. I can't really speak about it because I'm not taking any math classes in college yet. I mean, I did take one, but it wasn't math. I'm in film, so don't trust me about the math stuff. But Mathway, I think it would help you if you're taking a math class. But this last one is Chef's Kiss. Fantastic. I mean, I may or may not use this. It's called Socratic. It's basically kind of like Quizlet, except you can take a photo of your problem and it will find the answer. Here's some extra tips. Hopefully you're here to the end because I have some really good tips. That last one was really great. Hope you're downloading it now. Just some extra tips I think is really, really helpful. Use Command F. When Command F on Mac, I'm not sure what it is on Windows or PC, I don't know. I'm sorry, but Command F on Mac, it's when you're like looking through a document and you have to search a certain thing. Like if you're reading an article and your question's about a certain person or a certain quote, Command F and you can search the document. Another thing is if you need some free material, go to the internetarchive.org. It's free most of the time and it's just a good resource to have. I think anyone has access to it, so please check that out as well. I'm not that experienced with it, I just found out about it, but go check it out. Okay, last tip. I know that it's kind of hard doing online school. I mean, we're missing out on a bunch of things, but try to connect. We're all humans. We're social creatures. Please try to connect. I know it's kind of hard, but my last semester, me and my CTVA class, we all made a group chat. Not all of us, but we made a group chat and we tried to stay connected, and it really helped. Like, because I had simple questions or like deadlines were changed or whatever, just good to be informed and to just communicate with other students. Because, I mean, I know it's a cliche, but we're all in this together. I mean, like, really, we are. I know it can be hard to try and, like, talk to your friends or talk to people you don't know and try to become friends with them. But, I mean, you should. I mean, you gotta just push past it and try to connect. I've been DMing so many random people, not random people, but people in my classes, just trying to like connect with them because, you know, it's always good to have another friend and make new ones, you know? One of the things I miss a lot about school is that, like, for a simple question to ask your professor, now you have to, like, email them if you're not doing, like, online Zooms or whatever, and you just feel so stupid asking, like, one simple question, when if it was in person, you could just stay after and just ask the one question that you need to get clarification, but now it seems like you're annoying them when you just email them a simple question just to understand the material more. But now it's much more of like a barrier and like a scary jump to have to email them. I don't really like emails, but I mean it's interesting. Something I really miss about like online. In-person school. It's what's kind of tough about online. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like it. I don't really make videos like this, but if you want me to, I can make another one about me talking about what I've been doing during quarantine, because I've actually been pretty productive, strangely. So maybe I'll do that if you guys want. Comment down below any other tips you have for people. Comment any tips for me too. Just please comment. Check out my podcast if you're cool. That's it. Oh, and don't forget to check out the link in the description about Black Lives. Come on guys, Black Lives Matter. Check it out. Okay. See ya.